We want to hear your nominations. Now, though, Coronation Street star Cait Fitton is with me. She, of course, plays Lorraine, who right now is at the centre of a very harrowing storyline about spiking.
Please give me Frankie, please. Just give it to me, Joel! It's not...
I just want to help you. Lauren, I think you might have taken something.
What's all the noise about? Well, what do you think? Sorry, I'm not feeling well. Well, you won't be, lovey. Whoa, Lauren, hey! Whoa, hey! Lauren, can you hear me? Lauren?
Well, Cait joins me now. I'm so glad, Cait, that you're doing this storyline, because I was really shocked to find this is not uncommon, you know. It happens to an awful lot of young women and young men as well.
Yeah.
So it's great that you're highlighting it. You know, you're making people more aware to be more careful when they're out and about.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wasn't really a party animal growing up, but I know a lot of people that do go out.
Sure.
And, you know, I think it's really important to raise awareness on this because, it, like you said, it is really common now. And not just with women, but with men. You know, there's different sorts of spiking now. It's not just in liquid form, it's also in injection form. So it's just raising awareness and, you know, because my platform specifically targets younger people. You know, this storyline was brilliant for me because it actually allowed me to hear people's stories and hear how people have kind of adapted to that and how they kind of take precautions now when they go out.
No, very much so, and so you should. I mean, that it should always be at the forefront of your mind, shouldn't it?
Definitely.
Don't leave your drink hanging around. Don't do that when you go to the loo. Finish your drink before you go. All of these things.
And just surround yourself by people that you actually can trust as well. That's really
The terrible
important.
thing about this is, though, is wee Addie, who, you know, the two of them are getting closer, and he's adorable, but...
He's so sweet.
But it was his fault.
It was.
His fault.
I mean, to an extent, don't do drugs. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But also, another thing to also, you know, keep in your mind is don't drink other people's drinks because it is very easy when you do have, you know, alcohol in your system to easily go, oh, that's mine. And it's not, just be so careful and so sure. I mean, I think the thing with this is, you know, Addie didn't do it deliberately.
No.
But the fact that he hasn't come clean about it, I think that's going to have its consequences.
Oh, it absolutely is. Crikey, Cait, the things that have happened to this character.
I know.
What a joy, though, to play. I mean, she must be fantastic. You never know what she's going to do next.
She's incredible. I feel really protective over her because I see a lot of elements that I can really relate to. And I think because she went in as like a 3-month character, that was it. She had no backstory, really. I kind of had to do that myself. And I'm so grateful for the gods above at Corrie that gave me the opportunity to come back and to just dive into her background and to dive into what she's been through.
Well, she came back to save Roy, for goodness sake. And I know you and David get on really well. And isn't he the loveliest man that ever was?
He's amazing. And I learn something about him every single day and I've learnt my craft from him. And I think being a massive fan of the show growing up, I looked up to all these iconic characters. And I remember the first day that I stepped on the set of Roy's Rolls and I was so starstruck meeting David. And he just came up to me and went, "Hiya, kid, you okay?" And it just made me feel like, OK, I'm OK, like I belong here, this is home, and it is, and that set is it's like my home. I've been there for...
You said from a tiny child, you used to go visit the set when you were 5. I
did.
I mean, we've got a photo of you. Now, what age would you be there, behind the Rovers, on the tour?
I was 9 there, and I remember after we took that picture, I said, "Mum, I really, really want to be a barmaid." And she said, "Well, you never know, one day you might be in Coronation Street, you just don't know." And I'm here, and I'm doing it, and it's like a full circle moment, and it's crazy. I mean, you know yourself walking down that street. It's so nostalgic.
It's incredible.
And that feeling never goes away. Even when I walk down that street now, and I've been there for nearly 3 years. It'll be 3 years this year.
It is not.
It'll be 3 years this year. Yeah.
Wow, I bet for you that's flown by as
well.
well.
It goes so quick.
But you know what was so interesting? I remember, and fans of Britain's Got Talent will remember, that you were part of a group in 2020, I believe. There you are.
Oh.
Such a great group because you were fantastic singers in the choir, but you also used sign language.
I did.
Groundbreaking, was that?
Yeah, it was
really
amazing. It was incredible. I mean, we did it to kind of raise awareness on being inclusive and how inclusive is so important and how no matter what's thrown at you, you know, nothing can stop you. If you're committed and you're driven, you can do it. And that's what Jade did with her brother, Christian.
It's fantastic.
And it's amazing because you're pushing those boundaries. You know, he was told that he'd never do all these things, and now he's doing it.
And then look
it's
at you.
Inspiring. It's brilliant.
What I love about you is you are living your dream.
I am.
You absolutely love it.
I'm living in a dream, Lorraine.
Exactly.
I'm living in a dream.
And she's not going anywhere. The thing
No.
about this character is she's got so many different connections on the street, and who knows what could happen next. We genuinely don't.
No.
I mean, you must, when you get the scripts in, you must think, oh, you can't tell us, don't
Well,
you?
no, this is the thing. You actually don't have a clue. And it's like when I had a storyline, I don't know if you remember it, but I had this storyline with David. And it's one of my first scenes that I had with him, and I had to come on to him in the scene. And I remember opening this script and going, oh, everyone's going to hate me. Everyone is going to hate me. But it was important because it's shown exactly how she'd been treated in the past.
Yes.
And David and Roy, because obviously David has a lot of aspects of Roy.
Yeah.
But Roy is very, very caring. He looks out for people that are from the rough side of the tracks. And
of course he does.
it made the bond stronger. So I understand what they did, and I'm very grateful for what they did because it opened this relationship to Lauren and Roy.
And it's lovely.
But it's great.
Lovely. Now, look, congratulations. You've been nominated Best Soap Actress in the Inside Soap Awards. Have you got your frock?
I haven't. Oh, I haven't. Do you know what, Lorraine? I'm usually so prepared. But I was so shocked that I was even considered.
It's wonderful.
I was so shocked because that list of amazing, empowering women that are so talented, I was like, that's a win in itself for me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? That's enough. If I get to the shortlist, brilliant. If I don't, I've won. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's the way I take it. But no, I haven't got a frock, no.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Look at that. That was for the British Soap Awards, wasn't it?
It was.
You look fabulous.
Thank
That
you.
is Oscar worthy, is that?
Well, I've just got to mention the beautiful lady that designed this. It was in memory of a young Liverpudlian girl who lost a life to cancer.
Oh,
and she was on TikTok. She made the world such a brighter place, and we always remember Leah for her strong positivity.
Right.
And Macy Peanut and Cream, which is the brand, had made that in Leah's remembrance.
Oh,
so I
that's
decided
so
to wear that to
lovely.
bring Leah's memory to life.
Oh, Kate, that's gorgeous. I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. I love when there's a story behind things, which is great. Look, Coronation Street continues. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we shall find out what is happening with Lauren and with wee Addie, poor wee soul. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
You are
having
a
me, Lorraine.
breath of fresh air, and I want you to be on that street for as long as Ken Barlow. So there.
Thank you.
Thank you.